Hello and welcome to my channel. Say hi to a happy day. In this channel, I would like to share tales and stories I personally picked and are my kids' favorite book stories. Let's enjoy listening while I read to you the story of the Simple Saame Man. A Sami man lived in the forest with his clever wife and his pretty daughter Nastai. Being a simple fellow, the man was content to let his wife be in charge of everything. She knew where to hunt and fish, set the traps and knot the nets. It was she who herded the reindeer, cured the furs, made the clothes, and cooked the meals and kept the fire going. One day, Nastai's mother died. Now it was Nastai who had to do everything. So she did, and did it well. Then one day, a beggar woman and her daughter arrived. They had heard about the man who, despite being simple, did very well for himself. They plotted to get all he had for themselves. One day, Nastai came in from the forest to find the beggar woman and her daughter sitting on other side of the hearth as though they owned the place. "Who are you?" gasped Nastai. "I am now the mistress of the house, and you'll do as I say." "Father!" Nastai implored. But her simple father just nodded hopelessly. "You see?" he agrees. "Now get to the stove and cook us our dinner," shrieked the beastly woman. Nastai became their slave. She did everything for them and nothing in return. But the beggar woman hated Sami land. She hated the wind wailing in the forest. She hated the wolves howling at night. She hated the loneliness. But most of all, she hated Nastai, who was as good and beautiful as the beggar woman's daughter was ugly and ill-tempered. One day, the beggar woman announced, "We're leaving." She ordered the simple man to herd together the reindeer, prepare the sleigh, and stack it with every single thing in the hut. Then she and her daughter got in the back. "What about me?" cried Nastai. "Who wants you?" sneered the evil woman, and she ordered the simple man to whip up the reindeer and get going. The hut was empty. Nastai wept. "They have taken the nets, traps, reindeer, and father too. How will I live? They have taken everything." "Not quite everything," said a soft voice. "Mother!" she exclaimed. She turned, but she could see no one. "Look around," said her mother's voice. "They left one thing behind." Nastai searched high and low. What could it be? Then the sun glinted on a single thread caught in the floorboards. She pulled at it. The more she tugged, the more it unraveled. "Knot the thread and make a fishing net," said her mother. "Then cast it into the lake." Nastai obeyed. To her joy, the net was soon jumping with fish. That night, she ate a delicious fish stew. Now go into the forest and find a young pine. Braid its roots together and make a rope. Then catch a reindeer calf," said her mother's voice. Nastai obeyed. She made a rope, caught a young reindeer, and teetered it outside the hut. The next morning, she was astonished to find the reindeer's mother standing by her calf. The day after, the buck came with the sun, and soon the rest of the herd all gathered before Nastai's hut. Now, Nastai had plenty of food, reindeer milk, and company. Meanwhile, the beggar woman and her daughter had soon spent the simple man's wealth. Once more, they were dirt poor and close to starving. They had only one reindeer left. The woman ordered the simple man to harness it up. "We shall go back to your hut. At least we'll have a roof over our heads. Nastai must be dead." So back they all went. But what a surprise! As they came near the hut, they saw a herd of reindeer grazing quietly. A coil of smoke spiraled from the chimney, and a delicious smell of cooking came through the open door. They burst inside. Nastai beamed all over at the sight of her father. "Good!" exclaimed the beggar woman. "We have everything we need." For the first time in his life, the simple man spoke and took charge. "Oh, no, you don't. This is my hut. Get out, beggar woman, and take your horrible daughter with you." He kicked the two of them out and slammed the door. Nastai gave her father the best fish stew of his life, and from then on, they lived in happiness. The end. I hope you enjoy listening to the story of the Simple Saame Man. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to listen to more of our favorite book stories. See you soon!